Sitting with the Breath meditation with Giselle Withers. In this practice, we'll be sitting for about 15 minutes. So taking your time now to find a comfortable but upright sitting position. Some options are to sit on a supportive, straight-backed chair, such as a dining chair or desk chair. Or you could sit on the floor on a firm cushion or meditation bench to lift your hips and buttocks higher than your knees. Lifting up gently through the top of the head so that the spine is straight but not stiff, so that your posture embodies a sense of dignity and presence. Softening through the shoulders, letting them drop a little. Resting your hands on your legs or on your lap. With your legs uncrossed and both feet flat on the floor. If sitting is too uncomfortable for you, feel free to practice this lying down on your back on the floor with a blanket or a mat underneath you for warmth and comfort. Lying with your legs outstretched and your feet about hip width apart, allowing the feet to naturally roll out away from one another, your arms resting by your sides. And you might like to place a pillow under your head or knees if you need the extra support. Allowing the eyes to close, or if you'd prefer, keeping a soft gaze in front of you and taking time to settle into this comfortable position. As best you can, putting aside any thoughts or concerns and bringing your full attention to this moment. And noticing how the body feels sitting here or lying down. Bringing awareness to the sensations of pressure at the soles of the feet where they contact the floor, and noticing other areas of the body that have contact with the chair, cushion or floor. Perhaps noticing sensations in the hands, maybe a slight tingling in the fingers. And when you're ready, turning your attention to the breath flowing in and out of the body. Bringing awareness to the experience of breathing, noticing all the changing sensations in the body as you breathe in and as you breathe out. So not changing the breath in any way, just letting it flow naturally in and out of the body. And focusing your attention now on the area of the abdomen or belly as you breathe in and out. Feeling the abdomen gently expanding as you breathe in and deflating as you breathe out. You might like to place a hand on the abdomen for a few breaths, feeling the movement of this area under your hand with each breath. Noticing for a while the slight pauses between the in-breath and the out-breath, and between the out-breath and the in-breath, at the top and the bottom of the breath. and then letting the hand rest again on your lap or by your side. Letting the breath flow in and out of the body just as it is. There's no need to change or control any aspect of the breath. Just letting it be fast or slow, shallow or deep. There's no right or wrong way to breathe in this practice. Simply following the breath in and out, moment to moment. When you begin practicing meditation, it's common to have some expectations about what should or shouldn't be happening. A common misconception is that the purpose of the practice is to become completely relaxed or blissed out, clearing the mind of all thoughts. As best you can, letting go of any desire or expectation that anything needs to happen in this practice. There's no special state to achieve, and there's nothing to change or fix here. We simply bring awareness to the present moment, letting it be just as it is. We pay attention to the sensations in the body as the breath flows in and the breath flows out. Of course, sooner or later, your mind may wander away from the breath. Some distraction, a memory, an idea, or image may take your attention somewhere else. You may even find that you've been lost in thought for some time. And this is perfectly normal. It's not a mistake or a failure. It happens to everyone. It's what minds do. It's the nature of the mind to wander off, thinking, daydreaming, analysing, problem solving. And once we notice where our attention has gone, we can redirect our attention back to focus on the present moment. So as soon as you become aware that the mind has wandered, take a moment to notice where your mind went, and then gently bring your attention back to the breath. Noticing all the changing sensations in the abdomen with every inhalation and exhalation. Finding your contact again with the breath, allowing it to be your anchor to the present moment. Tuning into each breath for the full inhalation and full exhalation. Giving each breath its own attention. It's easy to become frustrated or disappointed when you notice how often the mind wanders off. And sometimes the sheer volume of thoughts passing through the mind can seem overwhelming. There's no need to judge or criticize yourself when your mind wanders, or when you become lost in thoughts for an extended time. Instead, as best you can, bringing a kind and friendly attitude to the wandering mind, gently bringing it back each time it wanders off. It's not the intention of this practice to clear the mind of all thoughts. This striving to clear the mind can lead to frustration and, paradoxically, even more thinking. So, as best you can, releasing any attempt to block thoughts or push them out of the mind. Just simply noticing when the mind wanders and bringing your attention back to the breath. Each time the mind wanders off, noticing where it went and directing your focus back to the breath. Offering yourself patience as you learn this new skill. And now, using this stretch of silence to carry on this practice by yourself. And in these last moments of the practice, refreshing your sitting posture, lifting up through the top of the head, dropping the shoulders, and bringing a renewed attention to the breath as if starting again. Continuing to bring awareness to each breath and each moment as it unfolds. Practicing with this silence until you hear the meditation bell.